Because Carroll Shelby was not only involved in that epic and somewhat worn battle between Ford and Ferrari at Le Mans, because at that time he also fought another duel that few know, and that to be honest Carroll did not give much importance to, but his rival did. He took it seriously, so much so that he applied the ideology that Ford II had against Ferrari. Are you with me, or against me? Next we will tell you the story of the Mangusta, the devourer of cobras. This story begins on a winter day in Argentina, on July 10, 1928, the day Alejandro de Tomaso was born. He was a man linked to the nobility, and like every wealthy man of the time he had a taste for cars and dedicated himself to racing. The political situation in Argentina was anything but stable. Due to conflicts with Peronism, Alejandro de Tomaso decided that it would be best to emigrate to Italy. Once there he began to work as a mechanic for some well-known brothers, the Maserati brothers. This did not last long, and in 1959 he moved to Medina and founded a workshop for competition vehicles. This workshop was characterized by two things. The first was creativity, since they were not afraid to make experiments that were far ahead of their time, such as manufacturing in titanium complex parts such as a crankshaft, or even manufacturing an entire chassis from a single piece of magnesium, although it was never used. On the other hand, he was characterized by daring, which led them to compete in Formula One just 2 years after its foundation, without relevant results, it must be said. The first car they built was the de Tomaso Vallelunga, a radical two-seater sports car with a Ford-sourced engine, a modest figure, which for a car weighing just 549 kilograms, which was little more than 4 wheels and a passenger compartment, was enough to overcome the 200 km/h barrier. The brand grew and developed close ties with Ford, who later acquired the company and developed the car that interests us, the de Tomaso Mangusta. With de Tomaso established as a brand, Alejandro wanted to develop a more ambitious project and contacted his friend Carroll Shelby, to whom he proposed something very interesting. Why not develop a substitute for the Shelby Cobra in Italy? That it is a pure-blooded sports car with an Italian soul, a promising idea. At that time Shelby was focused on the development of the Ford GT40, so he rejected Alejandro's proposal. This forced de Tomaso to continue with the Mangusta project on his own and requested support from Ford, laying the foundations for future collaborations. From this rejection the legend was born that tells that the name Mangusta was given by de Tomaso as revenge against Shelby, since in nature, the Mangusta is the only animal that is not afraid of cobras, it even eats them. On the other hand, there are also rumors that Shelby himself helped Alejandro by providing the engines for the first Mangusta. Between 1967 and 1971 de Tomaso was selling the Mangusta, which was designed by Giorgetto Giugiaro and made of steel with aluminum by Gia. With its aggressive straight lines, the unmistakable Italian style and a low profile in its bodywork, a curious split glass and the characteristic gull wings that house a powerful V8 engine, it catapulted de Tomaso as one of the best constructors of the time. We must also mention that the Mangusta suffered from several technical challenges. The chassis did not stand out for its rigidity, the distance between the passenger compartment and the ground was so low that it could be used as a boat in a flood, just 3 centimeters higher than the Ford GT40. However, the unbalanced weight distribution made it a sport-friendly car to drive. Its top speed was 249 km/h. Only 401 units were manufactured, most were imported to the United States, opening the doors to the commercial success that was to come. In Europe 150 units were sold, the rest were sent to America. Having established himself as a renowned manufacturer, the Tomaso takes a step forward. At that time, it coincides that Ford seeks to have an Italian manufacturer in its ranks. The Tomaso was the first option for Ford. They successfully incorporated him into the team. Ford acquires a large part of the Tomaso. In exchange, they take care of the distribution in the United States and the creation of the engines. The car was successful, and it was quite a success, considering that it was a small-scale manufacturer. The Tomaso sold 10 times more Mangustas than problematic Vallelungas. The design of the car with an American heart conquered the American market. Its great advantage was the ease of maintenance and how cheap its parts were. That is why it became a very popular sports vehicle, since it is estimated that the maintenance costs of a Mangusta were 80% cheaper than a Lamborghini or Ferrari of the same era. After a total success, the Mangusta is discontinued to make way for the Tomaso's most iconic car creation, the Pantera. As a curiosity, as proof of the notoriety reached by the small litter of Mangustas in the United States, a very particular unit was manufactured, from which the Ford GT40 engine was removed to incorporate one from Chevrolet, a unique Mangusta, made for the Vice President of General Motors. This unit is the 401. The Mangusta became even more famous thanks to its appearance in one of the most acclaimed movies on the big screen. Quentin Tarantino decided that this car was suitable for the evil soul of Bill, the villain of the Kill Bill saga, which was personified by actor David Carradine. This reactivated the interest in collectors. Today, a unit in good condition is priced above €90,000. The Mangusta in nature is a small carnivore with a small body, elongated face, short legs, round ears and sharp teeth. Its habitat includes some areas of Asia, southern Europe, the Iberian Peninsula and southern Africa. Don't be fooled by its friendly appearance, as this is one of the few animals on the planet that dare not only face a fearsome cobra, but also feed on them. The key to its success against this reptile is the neurotoxic receptors that protect it from the cobra's venom. It is an animal that fears nothing, not even cobras. Carroll Shelby learned that. What did you think of the history of this incredible sports car? Soon we will bring you the story of the legendary De Tomaso Pantera. Thank you very much for the video. Have a good day. This is Kart's Automotive Art. See you soon.